jailhouse poem. And I think, am I entitled to write more than one jailhouse number? And I thought, well, and then I thought of Johnny Cash. Every album he ever brought out had at least 3 jailhouse numbers on it. And he, to be honest, he'd been in and out with a caution. Honestly, you read the book, see the biopic, he was in and out with a bit of a bollocking. But I had a residential for a while. And so actually, I've missed my opportunity now, but I was entitled to go up to Johnny and say, hey Johnny, get over it. Some of us have done some serious bird. That opportunity sadly will never come again. I might try it on Merle Haggard next time I see him. But anyway, I've got to work on this jailhouse number. And then, but some of the verses sounded like it was rotten being in jail. That's how it started off. And then a couple of verses in, it started to sound like it was all right. And then the next verse, it sounded like there was a party going on. If you can't find a partner, use a wooden chair sort of fucking scenario was going on. And then it went back to being rotten again. And then there'd be another verse come up where it was free fucking dope. And it was like, it could sound like fucking paradise to some people, really. But I thought, I'm contradicting myself here. What am I going to do? I thought, they're good verses. I don't want to fucking knock any out, really. They're all good. I thought, I'll write 2 separate poems. One where it's rotten being in jail, and one where it's fucking great being in jail. But I thought, no, there's a problem there. You're storing up problems in later life, because, everybody's going to read one of them first, if any, I'm assuming. But somebody's going to read one of them first, and then the other one, they're going to say, you just said it, the way he was going, I thought it was rotten, now he's saying it's a fucking party. What's going on in this guy's? You know what, I'm not going to read his poetry anymore, he's fucking huddled. Well, obviously I don't want that to happen. Bless you. I don't want that to happen, so I thought, how am I going to keep them? How am I going to keep these contradictory verses in the same poem? I got round it. I called it Bipolar Inmate Diary. You want to hear it? I've never felt more like slinging my... Oh, by the way, this is really filthy, actually. Sorry, I've got to warn you up front. I'll give you a 5-minute fright break. I never felt more like slinging my shoes at the screws with that headline news. Listen while I'm telling yous, it's rotten here in jail. You will find us in attendance, a rude gang of bad defendants, drugged up TV dependents, no rehab, no repentance, heaven and hell in the same sentence, rotten here in jail. Wide awake at the daylight hour with a cloud of powder and a perishing shower, soak the scent of a septic flower, rotten here in jail. Barely lawful, fucking awful bad in jail. Banged up in a stinking cage with 5 guys all twice my age, whose list of misdemeanors range from road rape to date rage. It long ago went past the stage of rotten here in jail. Rotten here in jail. The communal telly's gone. Everybody knows one of us has got it but won't say which one. And he's too scared to turn it on. I'm getting grief from a terrorist who says I'm a moral derelict. He's an armchair psychotherapist. Nobody likes a clever dick. Rotten here in jail. Rotten here in jail. It helps to pass the bird line. Sitting around to write this rhyme. I'm glad I done that fucking crime. Rotten here in jail. We got a shop, I bought a bung. Since then I've been on the mung. The customer who's always wrong. Rotten here in jail. With a bottle of binge and a bag of weed. I feel I'm part of a pampered breed. Parole, that's all I need. Rotten here in jail. Rotten here in jail. Choice Iranian on my foil, it runs like virgin olive oil, it makes your fucking blood recoil. I'm living the life of a decadent royal. It could spoil you, it could spoil you rotten here in jail, rotten here in jail. Bad news in the mail, but I sleep like a log, I'm a pure dog, rotten here in jail. Alone at last, nirvana, oh yeah, King Banana, just me and Mrs. Palmer at it like a melon farmer, rotten here in jail. They got me shifting shale, bent double with a short shovel, rotten here in jail. Run you ragged, rob you blind, do the time, I won't mind, take it easy, unwind in a win-win situation, kinda rotten here in jail. If it comes on top, well I can't fuck off, it's rotten here in jail. Shuffling around in shite shoes, supplied with drugs and booze, every substance a guy could abuse. You must have seen it on the 10 o'clock news. It's rotten here in jail, rotten here in jail. It's an open prison since the roof went missing. It's rotten here in jail. Me, I've never been so free. Trouble is neither has he, and him and that he or she, rotten here in jail. Keep your head down till you bed down, rotten here in jail. He was clean but now dagnabbit, he's got himself a brand new habit. He sucks your dick, he's the faggot, rotten here in jail. The library's bound to fail since the sudden departure of Jeffrey Archer. It's rotten here in jail. Is the food awful? Is it F? Is the food awful? Are you deaf? Is the food awful? Is it F? It's cut from fresh till there's nothing left by a tax dodging celebrity chef. It's rotten here in jail. You'd have to forage to find any porridge. It's rotten here in jail. A nice bit of steak and the odd potato, clean socks on a radiator, can't complain, but check me later, rotten here in jail. When somebody dies, it's a nice surprise, rotten here in jail. Path, toot, one day when I ain't so cute, I'll be kicking your ass with a solid gold boot, rotten here in jail, rotten here in jail. Election night, get my coat, vote for Raoul Moat, a punch up the throat, that's all she wrote, rotten here, jail.